go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on last season's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. Returner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So USC's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in. Breaking free at midfield. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Makes the catch. It's Castellanos. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Solid drive here to start the game. Now a 3rd down opportunity in the red zone. Back to throw again. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, USC. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. Second and long now at the 17. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Well, the offensive line is so far out in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman. Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. We're going to throw it on third and very long. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Aggies will line up to hunt it away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Castellanos. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fires it to the wide out. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. Will not be brought down. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Deep shot ball's incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pressure is coming. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Aggies will crank up the tempo.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Pass is caught. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a...
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, USC.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Aggies will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. You finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Turns it loose downfield. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
And he's back to throw again on second down. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line. The pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. The quarterback making some changes at the line. The pass rush closing in. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
You make the extra point and trail now 28-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime.
False start of offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
When this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He'll make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Now the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
With the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. Reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Gives it to the back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Give it to the back again. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage. And you...
here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Trojans. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they tack on the extra point. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Tremendous toughness here. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Past the 40. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. A That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
35. Texas A&M, 24.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Ball handed off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Running play called on third and short. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job.
Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Single back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear at the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside. doesn't work. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Leaning on the run game here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. And you got a great chance at a victory.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff in a single back formation. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here comes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans are in the red zone now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. One down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, USC. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Snags the good throw. Continues to fight for yards. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.